And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, David Peterson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight
so
for
digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. That one fouled off. Peterson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Move to first. Turner gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, no outs. Here is Bryce Harper. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
JT Realmuto in the box now. Takes strike one.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And a big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out. Runners at first and second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. This to third. Vientos. Out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens. And on the mound in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Brandon Nimmo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble. Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Lindor retire.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering way off the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Runner at first with 2 away. Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Bader makes the catch, inning over. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the second. So here's Bader
fielder,
now.
Number 2, Harrison Bader.
Peterson back to work. Right side, hard hit. Mauricio with the throw to first. And Bader is out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He swings and fouls one off.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The 0-2. And
1
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott.
Stott.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Now
and
batting,
2 out.
Shortstop Trey.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now it's Mark Vientos.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit. Just missed.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Nola fires. Little chopper rolls foul. Inside. And a count now even up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his backside. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Two outs.
Aye.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper.
Baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
A sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Peterson ready to fire now. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Check swing, and he held up. One down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Mauricio.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Inside. That one
Ball
missed.
Two.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bader pulls it down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it's Juan Soto. Reached on an infield single his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Mauricio leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt. Now a screamer into the outfield. Diving, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here in Queens, on to the fourth. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And that is out of play. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next
Ball
offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting, left fielder, Max
2 down,
Kepler.
bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's
Ball
downstairs
1.
and outside. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nimmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Fastball is outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kepler moving under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter,
Starling Marte up to hit. Fly to center his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The Phillies leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Now
any
batting,
vibration in your hands
baseman,
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the
Vientos.
infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Marte stands at first with 1 out. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now Cedric Mullins grounded out his first time up. Off the plate, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out.
Aye.
Now fly ball to right center. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Torres.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torres. Grounded out his first time. Just off the inside edge. First and second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. Next offering misses down and away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. 2 left for the Mets, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Peterson back to work. Not even close there. Ball 1. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Fastball for a strike. And that one is downstairs. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that one fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris. Runner takes off, and that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, one away. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 2. Now move to first. And he's back standing.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a couple more. It's 5-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there. And that is strike one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
Real Muto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Up the middle. Now a jump throw. And he'll be safe at first.
Up next,
looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Real Muto off of first with 2 away. Right side. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Bader up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Hey.
Falling
Ball
behind 2-1. Just
That's ball
missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Okay.
Out to short. Lindor. Over to
Got
first.
him.
They limit the damage here. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 was a home run, 1 error, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Nimmo down the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. 2 up, 2 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 away with nobody on. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. They get the out on Soto. That ends the frame. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 6-3. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here.
They hand the ball over to
Now
a new arm,
pitching for
Ryan
the New York
Helsley.
Mets,
Just trying to keep this one close
Number
here, and
56.
this is where a bullpen can give their players a
Ryan
chance to fight back into the game.
Helsley.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Nope. Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush.
Now
He just
batting,
hasn't looked very
left
comfortable
fielder,
up
Max
there. Just one of those days.
Kepler.
But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kepler stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a ball.
That's in.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came
batter
together
number
for
5.
him. Solid
Second
swing
baseman,
from start to end.
Bryson.
On time with everything.
Stop.
Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Helsley over to first. Kepler back in standing. Yeah, that's fouled off. Kepler leads off first with 1 away. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. And he takes a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced a moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him swinging. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 8-3. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-4. And Singy, he may not own him, but he's taken out a lease with an option to buy.
Yes, Boog, and he's got great credit, so every time he comes to the dish, you know he's going to get the deal done. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, David Robertson.
30.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Starling Marte. And misses inside.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. That one in there across the letters. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tanner Banks up and throwing. Strom also throwing. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the outside part of the plate. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the second out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Two outs, nobody on. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Now one missed. Outside, and that's ball 3. And they'll do it again. And that one hammered. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-5 ball game. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
On the ground to third, Vientos. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So up next, Alec Bohm. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Bader in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 5.
Now pitching for the
We're
Phillies.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the 7th.
46.
Jose Alvarado.
Jose Alvarado.
Ronnie Mauricio
League
now.
up for the Mets.
The Mets
second
in
baseman,
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the
Mauricio.
leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
There's a strike. Alvarado, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
The Mets trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 1.
Let's count.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
That play won't be trending
Now
on social
batting,
media
the
later on,
shortstop,
but it's still important to
Francisco
execute it to perfection.
Lindor.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Just
that's
missed.
outside.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Slapped foul. Two outs. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retired. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 5. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Stanton.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Stanton.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
In for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
And the pitch is outside, ball one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Kepler, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
One down, base is empty. This to center field, and it drops in.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Bryson Stott. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go again. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
And base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So they're all loaded up. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one
Two
way
balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Infield fly
Infield
called
fly.
there.
Batter's out.
The first baseman, number 3.
So here is Bryce Harper. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now. Checks his swing. Now with appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Romano.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 68, Jordan Romano.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team.
The right fielder,
leading off,
Juan
Soto. 1 for 3.
Soto.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 8-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air center field. Bader squeezes it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Starling.
And now the DH, Starling Marte. Fought off foul. Next offering is outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Stott over to first in time. Marte retired.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. And that's outside. Inside, just missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Real Muto brings it in, and that is that. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now 8-6. Back after this on the show. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up to the plate is JT Real Muto. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Frankie Montas.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Frankie Montas.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. It's a bomb. A massive home run. It's 9-6. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Alec Bohm now at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
The center fielder, number 2, Harrison Bader.
Man at first. Next to hit, Harrison Bader. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Boom. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. Strike one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Castellanos.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. They say you win.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, a second, might be two. Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 9-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yohan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Duran, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That one way inside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that one in the air center field. Bader sizing it up. And makes the grab. And there's one away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake. Right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Torrens in now, takes ball one off the plate. The Phils trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle, base hit.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now
waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Really important at bat coming up now.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Line drive. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. That one misses, and that is ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
One ball,
just
one strike.
Amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 9-9. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Yohan Duran will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Orion
the Phillies,
Kerkering into the game.
number 50, Orion Kerkering.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And there's a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering upstairs. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And now it's even up. And that skips in the dirt. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. You're dialed into the show. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Brandon Marsh.
Well, tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench all the way into extra innings, but this could be a huge at-bat for him if he can get on.
Montas back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And there's the strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away, and here in extra innings. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Trey Turner. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Foul ball still 0-2. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 9-9. And welcome back to the ballpark. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs. Runner at first. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos digs in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the first offering is not close. One down, winning run on first. Two balls, no strikes to count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos gets there. He's under it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. One down. Winning run on at first. And that one is inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, center fielder.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
I got a ball, one strike.
Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground. Stott over to first in time. And they get Mullins for the out. And we're headed to the 11th. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 9-9. Now we go to the 11th. Down the number 2 hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one fouled off. And fouled off. And Schwarber strikes out.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, base hit. Harper scores, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Montasa moved to first, and he's back in there. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Real Muto over at first with one away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One run across in the frame so far. We are in the 11th. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Lindor. And that'll do it. So one run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 10-9 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tanner Banks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Torres.
The other way, and there's one away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Ronnie.
So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Stott over to first in time. Only one out remaining for the Mets.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Mets down to their final strike. That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
In a 1-run game as this one ends 10-9. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.